Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue our drive north on US 11, beginning at mile 175 in the town of Philadelphia, Jefferson County, New York. We left off in our last video as that blue Ford Escape went flying past us, and trying to guess what the driver was trying to escape from. We entered the town of Antwerp, named for the city in Belgium, where the town's original investors had come from. Antwerp had a population of 1,683 as of the 2020 census. This is where the blue Ford Escape finally managed to fart out enough horsepower to get around the tractor-trailer that has been hindering its flight. Cassius Marcellus Coolidge, the legendary artist best known for his whimsical paintings of dogs playing poker, hailed from the town of Antwerp. Not only did he paint, but he also kickstarted the town's first bank, because, someone had to manage all that dog poker money. He eventually made Antwerp his permanent resting place. On top of all that, Coolidge came up with the brilliant idea of carnival cutouts. Those painted scenes with holes for your face so you can transform into a strongman, a mermaid, or anything else for a funny photo op. So next time you stick your head through one of those and snap a pic, you've got Coolidge to thank for the giggles. Now we pass through the village of Antwerp, with a population of 506 as of 2020. The village now known as Antwerp was originally called Indian River because of its location on the river. It became an incorporated village in 1853. In 2001, the historic core of the village was listed on the National Register of Historic Places as the Village of Antwerp Historic District, recognizing its historical significance. We enter the town of Rossi, named for the sister of an early landowner. The first settler arrived around 1807, and the town was formed in 1813 from part of the town of Russell. During the War of 1812, residents built a blockhouse in the southern part of Rossi for defensive purposes. The iron industry played a key role in the early town economy, with the Rossi furnace, built in 1815, being the first in northern New York. Lead mining was also significant, and the Rossi Shot Tower, used for making lead shot, still stands today. The town had a population of 799 as of the 2020 census. As quickly as we entered Rossi, we leave, entering the town of Governor, with a population of 6,551 as of the 2020 census. The town is named after statesman and landowner Gouverneur Morris. Although the War of 1812 slowed its growth, the town quickly rebounded afterward. The local economy was supported by mining marble, talc, and zinc, which played a significant role in its development. Back when we entered the town of Rossi, we also entered St. Lawrence County, named for the nearby St. Lawrence River, and with a population of 108,505. On September 5, 1944, a powerful 5.8 magnitude earthquake struck the town of Messina in St. Lawrence County. This quake, the strongest in New York State's history, was felt from Canada to Maryland and from Maine to Indiana. St. Lawrence County is home to the port of Ogdensburg, the only U.S. port on the St. Lawrence Seaway. This vital waterway allows ships to travel through the St. Lawrence River to the Great Lakes. The county also boasts the Ogdensburg Harbor Light, which is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Covering an area of 2,821 square miles, St. Lawrence County is the largest county in New York State. To put it in perspective, it's bigger than the entire state of Rhode Island at 1,545 square miles and larger than Delaware at 2,488 square miles. We enter the village of Governor with a 2020 population of 3,526. The village of Governor, New York, often referred to as the Marble Village, owes its nickname to the numerous buildings constructed from marble and the significant role marble played in its early economic development. Marble extraction was one of the pioneering industries in the area. Subsequently, the mining of talc and zinc also became key economic activities. Governor was officially incorporated as a village in 1850. In recognition of its historical and architectural value, the First Presbyterian Church complex was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 2015. Here, as we enter the Village Business District, State Route 58 crosses and State Route 812 comes in from the right and begins an overlap with US 11. On the right, note the giant roll of Peppermint Lifesavers candy on display. In 1912, Clarence Crane from Garrettsville, Ohio, invented a ring-shaped candy as a summer candy that could handle heat better than chocolate. He named it Lifesavers because its shape looked like a traditional ring-style life preserver. After trademarking his invention, Crane sold the rights to his peppermint candy to Edward John Noble of Governor, New York for $2,900. Noble then started his own candy company, producing and selling Peppermint Lifesavers. To keep the mints from going stale, he packaged them in tinfoil rolls rather than the cardboard tubes the original inventor had used. Initially, this was done by hand, but in 1919, Noble's brother, Robert, developed machinery to make the process more efficient. So Governor became the home of the modern Lifesavers candy that we still enjoy today. We conclude today's video as we leave the village of Governor at mile 193. Thanks for watching. We've enabled channel memberships, so for as little as $1 a month, you too can help support our channel and get early access to our regular videos as well as the occasional members-only video. Click the link in the description to join. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.